This now, Van R. Johnson, the mayor of Savannah, Georgia. Mayor, thanks so much for being with us. The president's authority in Washington, D.C. is different than in other cities around the country. But be that as it may, I am curious what your initial reaction was when you heard the scope of what he's doing in Washington.
Well, good morning, and thank you so much for the opportunity. I was absolutely shocked. I mean, where is this coming from? I mean, where are the facts coming from? I think you pointed out very correctly that Washington, D.C. has reached a historic 30-year low in violent crime. Certainly many of the mayors of the African American Mayors Association, of which I'm the president, have seen historic decreases in violent crime across the country. I think that Mayor Bowser has been doing a phenomenal job, her and her team, addressing these issues in our nation's capital. And so we were just wondering, why this and why now?
As you mentioned, you are the president of the African American Mayors Association, some 500 mayors represented around the country. What have you been hearing from them over the last 24 hours?
Again, I think for us, mayors are charged with solving problems. And certainly we are looking for ways to partner with the Trump administration. We understand elections. We understand the consequences of elections. But we recognize that we have to play with whoever's on the field. And so we want the federal government, the Trump administration, to be our partners, to help us deal with issues as it relates to the iron pipeline where guns go across jurisdictions, issues of drugs and human trafficking, and issues that we deal with in our cities every day. Obviously, this is extremely disappointing. It's extremely concerning. And certainly for Mayor Bowser and her team, who've been doing such a great job to get this type of news, we're always wondering what's next.
You know this as a mayor. Any mayor knows this. Even if crime is trending down, which the statistics show that it is in Washington, D.C., there is still crime. And people still say, hey, any crime is too much crime. So what do you say to people say, look, why not try to reduce it with the powers that he has in Washington even more?
Well, I think the fact is crime is a function of the human experience. I think as long as we've had people from Cain and Abel, we've always had crime. But when you look at the facts, when you look at D.C., when you look at New York, when you look at Baltimore, when you look at Atlanta, when you look at Savannah, the fact is that mayors and cities are making these things happen by working within their networks and really being very creative in getting these issues addressed. The fact is that we need our federal partners, and we want our federal partners. There is a danger with militarizing police departments, and we all know what happened in cities across the country when you had the military try to do police work. It's two totally different functions. As a former law enforcement officer, I will tell you that.
You mentioned that crime is trending down, the statistics show, in Washington or around the country and other major cities as well. Why? Why do you think it is trending down?
Because mayors and city administrators, city managers, police chiefs, communities have dug in to address the root causes of crime. And there are a variety of things. Some are economic, some are psychological. And so we have to be able to address those things. And I think, again, we should be lifting up the magnificent job that these cities are doing in addressing these things. And we want the Trump administration, we want our federal government, hey, be our partner in this. Help us. Let us show best practices across the country. Let us talk about funding for strategies that are able to work. This is certainly not a partnership as we would see it. This is something totally different. And I think for us, we're scratching our head. I mean, certainly mayors like Mayor Bowser should be rewarded for the work that she's doing. This is totally unprecedented and certainly scary.
Mayor Van R. Johnson, mayor of Savannah, Georgia, beautiful city. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. Appreciate your time, sir.